What is up, boys? So in today's YouTube video, I'm going to be showing you the basics of how to roleplay in Pilot Training Flight Simulator. Now you're probably wondering, what do you mean by roleplay? So basically, it's kind of proper etiquette in this game. I mean, most people who join this game don't know anything about planes. It's kind of annoying if you're actually trying to have fun and roleplay, but I'll show you the stuff that you should do if you join a public server, so people don't get mad at you, and just the stuff you should do to be realistic and have fun. Because if you don't know what you're doing with role-playing and stuff, people can get pretty mad at you. So I'm just gonna give you guys a quick tutorial on how to do all that stuff. So firstly, you spawn whatever airport. If there's an ATC person, you'll see their little tag, and they'll probably be saying like, request permission to taxi, or I don't know, they'll just be saying your name and stuff. But we're gonna spawn an A330 Air Canada here. And so basically, you spawn your plane, right? You hit Z, you turn your engines on, and then what you'd say, if there is an ATC in the game, is just Air Canada 1733 requesting permission to taxi to whatever runway. So let's do runway 36 right. Now, you don't have to be realistic and say like, because real pilots, they'd say something like, Air Canada 1733 request permission to taxi via Alpha, Bravo. I don't know, they say a bunch of plane stuff, but this is a Roblox game, so that's what you gotta say. You'll have your little tag here, you'll say Air Canada requesting permission to taxi to runway 36R. If they say yes, then you can, obviously. If there's no ATC, then, I mean, you could still do that, just to make it realistic and have some fun. But basically, now you're just gonna want to taxi to the runway. The max taxi speed in this game, that will be, it's not like maximum, but what many people agree it is like around 30, so just keep it under 30 while you're taxiing. Also, you're gonna want to follow these yellow lines here. These are the taxi lines. It's not that hard to do. I mean, if you have common sense, it's pretty easy to do. If you're really realistic, you see these little things here, B3C, 18R, 36 left, they'll actually tell you where to go, or if you're doing a full roleplay server or something. But you just follow this yellow line. If there's an aircraft in front of you, obviously come to a full stop and wait for the ATC guy to clear you. But we're gonna go ahead and turn on to the runway here, and then we'll come in for a landing, and then I'll show you how to come in for a landing and go to a gate. So we're gonna go ahead and turn here. This is the runway 36 left, 36 right's over there. Keep that in mind, pretty important for this game if you're playing on Greater Rockford. So let's quickly line up, that's good. And then you'll say Air Canada 1733 requesting permission to take off from runway 36 left. And then if they say yes, so they clear you, and then you can just go full throttle, go ahead and take off. Sometimes, if they're actually good ATC people, they will tell you like what the wind direction is and the wind speed. It's usually pretty low, but it's just some helpful information. I'm not sure if there's actually crosswinds in this game. Like, I don't think there is, but you know, just some cool role-playing stuff. Now, once you get in the air, you have to keep it level, so you're pulling up, and don't go like that and stuff. Just keep it level, nice and straight, so you can see your altitude's going up, and then hit G. That will put your gear up, and then you can basically, so the cruising altitude for real life is around 30,000. When I last flew, I went to about 37, so pretty high. Also, I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if this is correct, so correct me, but I'm pretty sure you lose like half your tastes or your senses for food and stuff when you're at 30,000 feet. Like you can't taste food as well. Like your taste buds are kind of weird. Yeah, that's, I don't know, I'm not sure if that's correct, but anyways, so once you're coming in for a landing here, you'd say Air Canada 1733 requesting permission to land runway 36 right. Okay, so if they clear you, then you can obviously put your landing gear down, get into a good landing speed here. Also, if there's another aircraft on the runway, then you do what's called a go around. So you're about to land, and then you pull up, and you obviously go around, come back in for a landing once that aircraft's off there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not that difficult. Also, have good grammar too, because that's makes it more fun. Air Canada 1733 requesting permission to land runway 36 right, and then you can say when you're on final approach, so you're all straightened out, you're going straight at it, then you can do final. It's really up to you though. The minimum you should say is like Air Canada, whatever your thing is, requesting permission to land, and what runway. Runway 36 right is this one, and 36 left is the other one. Also, when you're landing, I will make a landing tutorial if you guys want. Okay, it might be a little loud right now, but you want to touch down. I kind of screwed that up because my camera, but you want to touch down on the touchdown zone, those two big white squares there. That's what you want to do. I'm just gonna quickly turn down the game volume. Alright, there we go, boys. So that's how you kind of do it. And then once you're on the ground, you can say Air Canada 1733 grounded, or you can just say ground just to let them know you've landed. And then you have to request permission to taxi. Air Canada 733 requesting permission to taxi to gate 1. So obviously this is not realistic to real life. They would say some similar stuff like that, but you can just say that for basic role plays and stuff. Just say whatever your tag is, requesting permission to taxi. Obviously if there's an aircraft coming or there's a plane taking off, don't go past this, but just follow the lines. I'm going a little fast here because it would be kind of boring for you guys to have to watch that here. But you'll go ahead and follow these lines here. Now gate 1 is over there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There might be 6 gates. I think there's 6 gates. Not a very big airport, but you know, it's alright. I think Orenji is a little bigger, which is the Tokyo International Airport. But yeah, obviously if there's a plane, just hold and get far away from him, or whatever plane there is. And then, so how you come in here, there might be a guy with a marshal with those sticks that direct you in, but you just basically want to turn tight here, and then line up like this. See, you're lined up there, and then drop the speed down to about 15 knots and move your camera angle like this, because you want to get the aircraft perfect here. So slow down, just go really slow, 3 knots. You can see the door right there. You want to get that right squished into the boarding door thingy there. So we'll try that. That should actually be kind of good. Then you can get out. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then you can also adjust the aircraft gate height. So I think we have to put it up a bunch. So there we go. Pretty sick, eh? I wish they had full interiors, but I mean, I guess it could lag a bit. Yeah, anyways, you can obviously board passengers here. You can do like a role play where there's like someone at the gate here, and they have to come in and go ahead and board. They can go then they can go sit down there. That would be pretty sick. But once if you spawn here, you spawn your plane and you want to get out of here, what you say is you say Air Canada 1733 requesting permission to push back. So push back, you hit P on your keyboard and it makes you go backwards, okay? If they approve that, then you can do that. It's really slow though. You gotta have a good level of patience to do it. But anyways, you can just say Air Canada 1733 requesting permission to push back. If they approve it, then you can obviously go backwards. Alright, so let's say that you're almost done your pushback here. Basically what you'd say is Air Canada 1733 or whatever your tag is, requesting permission to taxi to whatever runway. It's hard to follow these lines, so but basically once you're done your pushback, you're ready to go taxi somewhere, you just say Air Canada 1733 requesting permission to push back, or no, requesting permission to taxi to runway 36 right. And if they approve it, you can obviously go do your thing, taxi over there, and then take off, right? But anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.